All right, Shalom. I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory that's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, giving all diligence to make your calling and election sure, as well as hastening the return of our Lord Yahweh Shai, which is coming fast. All right, we are in the year 2023. Why the hell did I say 2023? We are in the year 2026. Okay. And it's been coined the year of apostasy, agents, sellouts, as well as Jacob's trouble. Okay, and we know that Jacob's trouble encompasses the implementation of the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip, if you don't know, accompanied with the Neuralink, okay, which is going to be used in a society that's going to be cashless, all right? Now, that being said, you know, the reason I mentioned the mark of the beast is right now what's trending is World War III, all right? Oh. See, look, I just clicked on a few things and there you saw it. But what's trending right now is World War III. All right. World War III trending after Iranian leader reportedly killed in U.S. strikes. All right. You're a millionaire in Iran if you held just $1 today. One United States dollar equals 1,314,315 Iranian real. Traders predict a 32% chance of U.S. forces entering Iran by the end of March. U.S. forces enter Iran by March 31st. They betting on it. You know, you can bet on anything these days. Whatever. It's talking about stocks. Warren Buffett watching the war with $380 billion in cash. The sponsor of today's insider victories in Iran strike markets. Trader under the so you know, banker war, whatever. Blase, man. Let's go right here. All right. The point I'm making is, you know, if World War III is hot like this, how much closer is the mandatory implementation of the mark of the beast? All right. How much closer is the crash of this society? All right, you had Trump raise the world tariffs from 10% to 15%, and people already wasn't making it, man. So what is that gonna do? Okay. How much closer is the mark of the beast, the implementation of the mark, if World War III is popping off like this, man? All right. How much closer? You know, Esau's Agenda 2030, his plan is to have his new world order established by 2030. All right, not he gonna start in 2030. He wants it done by 2030, and we're in 2026. So how much time we got, man? All right, we don't got a lot of time, man. It's a few years, okay. So hey, man, and World War III, when World War III gets to popping off, man, that encompasses the return of the Lord Yahweh Shai, man. So we're at the very end of this society. Like the very end. We not around the corner, man. We here, man. You know. But let's check this out.
Isn't against Iran, it's against China. And here's why. Many believe the real war isn't against Iran, it's against China. And here's why. Many believe the United States is focused on Iran. Officially, the justification is Iran's nuclear program. Unofficially, the real issue is energy. China imports over 10 million barrels of oil per day. Nearly half comes from the Middle East, and about 20% of the world's oil passes through the Strait of Hormuz, a strategic choke point that Iran could block at any moment. If that happens, the shock would be global, but China would feel the biggest impact. Oil prices would skyrocket, shipping costs would rise, and Chinese factories would suffer the consequences. For Washington, weakening Iran is a way to pressure China's main energy route without confronting the country directly. For Beijing, the dilemma is clear: intervene and risk escalation, or remain cautious and face a severe economic shock. This isn't just about Tehran. It's about controlling the energy routes that sustain China's growth. Imagine a war with no bullets, but capable of devastating China's economy. Perhaps the United States is using Iran as a strategic piece to weaken China without ever declaring an open war.
All right, man. So what? They saying it's over resources. The scriptures tell you in Habakkuk 2 that Esau is let's just grab it, man. The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2. All right. Habakkuk 2 and 4, it says, but his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. It's talking about the Edomite, Esau Edom, the American Edomite, to be specific. But these bangers too, man, these elites, all right? It says, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death and cannot be satisfied. This guy Esau has an insatiable appetite, all right? His appetite is so insatiable, meaning it can't be satisfied, to the point where, man, these motherfuckers would try to go and set up shop on another planet, and they would rape that planet of its resources too, man. All right? If they could, but they can't. Okay? Which cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay? Yeah, man, this nigga Esau always trying to go take something that's not his. All right? And he's blaming it on nuclear. Man, they've been blaming the nuclear shit on Iran since the 90s, really, man. Oh, they could have nuclear weapons, right? We don't want them to get nuclear weapons, but really and truly, you know, it's about resources, man. Power, control. All right. It says, so anyway, man, the point is, man, these nations, man, all right, even America is even shitting on their allies, man, the NATO EU members. All right. It's been kind of silent for the whole Greenland thing, but that'll pop back up. All right. So something's going to happen to where all of these nations are going to turn on America and shoot missiles on Israel and America. Okay. For bullying the goddamn planet, man. All right, but all of it ties into what? Prophecy. So biblical prophecy. Okay. Let's go here. 2nd Ezra 9 and verse 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay. So we're in a time where the Lord is visiting the earth, and he's going to visit the earth by way of various means before he actually sends Yahushua to actually literally physically visit the earth. The Lord's going to visit the earth by way of wars, pestilence, evils, okay, destruction, all right, just all type of judgment, famine, okay, a lot of death coming. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. So the end is being manifest, man. And if us that are in the know, hey, man, we're privy to what's going on. Okay, and our job is to warn you, okay, to blow the trumpet in Zion. And it amazes me that, you know, there are people out here, man, like, who don't have no idea what's going on. Like my boss at work, Edomite guy, man. I be asking him little particular questions to try to pick his brain, you know, to see, like, where is he at with this? It's like, man, you run a business, you don't understand what's going on with economics, and you run a business. So, hey, man, really and truly, we give a lot of these Edomites more credit than they're worthy of. Because a lot of these lower-level peon-ass Edomites, man, they don't be knowing what's going on. They're just as stupid as you jakes. Okay? They just got a leg up in society over you. That's it. But when it comes to the shit that really matters, they're stupid. Okay, they believe in this whole left-right, Democrat-Republican shit. Okay, they don't understand that it's two sides of the same coin. All right, controlled opposition. They don't understand that, man. So, hey, man, how close is the mark if World War III is trending? Okay, Lord's will, this video was edifying. Shalom.